Hello everyone. It is the Holy Crusader. Back again with another Final Fantasy IX episode, and I guess I just wanted to stream again because I think I might have said this the last time I streamed this game, but during times of like uncertainty, I guess, in my life, I find myself coming back to Final Fantasy IX because I always come out with a different viewpoint. I always learn something new when I play this game, so I wanted to share that with you guys in this time of uncertainty. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. If you weren't here last time, basically, honestly, I would rewatch the first episode instead of doing a recap because a lot happened in the first episode. You kind of get to meet all the characters and stuff. So, I'm gonna check my mic for a second, make sure I'm coming through clearly. I was gonna try to. Oh well, maybe. I don't think there is, but no, it's not. Jeez, I forgot that these were a thing. Okay. I was gonna try to turn down the game audio in the settings, but I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so yeah, so this is the Evil Forest. Honestly, if you're not careful, I think there's an item. There's an item somewhere around here. Oh, can't be with the frog. There's an item somewhere soon, I thought. Maybe not. But if you're not careful, you can get killed easily here, so I'm gonna do my best not to die. So you have Zidane alone in your party. Like, it's pretty hard to die right now. The hardest part about this dungeon is just the boss fight. I'm gonna try to steal as much as I can, because as you're gonna see later in the game, there's an ability that you can get with Zidane that does the most consistent damage in the game, along with doing the most damage you can possibly do in the game. And it scales off of how much items he's stolen, I think. So you want to try to steal until the enemy has no items left. Ooh, I didn't notice that last time, but instead of the numbers being yellow, now it says critical above it. I think that it's always said critical above it, but it was like less visible, I guess. Hey Benny, how's it going? I think, okay, so if, oh, I can actually equip this. So you have to be very careful with the things that you equip in this game, because, so I don't think I really went in depth with it because you can't really play around with like their equipment and stuff, but I guess this would be like a little, tutorial, for people that are kind of watching this as a walkthrough and trying to get into the game. So almost everything in the game you can equip can teach you a skill. Okay. In Zidane's case, most of his skills are going to come from his weapons. In terms of like his battle skills, everything else, like his abilities, come from his gear. So you have to be careful about switching weapons, because although the Mage Masher is stronger than the dagger, I didn't know if Major Master could teach you Flee, because I haven't played this in a long time. But be careful not to sell your weapons until you know for sure that you've learned the ability that it comes with, because you can get to a point where you sell a weapon and then you get so far into the game that you can't go back to a certain area and get that weapon back. So I wouldn't sell weapons, because everything else you can get duplicates of, but some weapons there's only one spot you can get them in the entire game. Okay, so I don't think I have anything else I can equip. I need to equip some of his abilities. Definitely want... Where's it at? I just saw it. Okay, yeah, Beast Killer right now is pretty good. It gives you increased damage. I mean, self-explanatory, right? It gives you increased damage to beasts. If you tap in the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 version, it's the select button. In the PS4 remastered, it's the touchpad. If you click it, you'll actually get an ability description if you're not sure what an ability does. But I've played this game like 4 times, so. Protect Girls is good for a little bit, just because Dagger, or Garnet rather, she's a girl obviously, and you can't really get her defense up very early in the game, and so Zidane will take hits for her, and that's good because she can just heal him back up. Fleetgale is not bad. Especially for this first portion of the game where you're gonna be fleeing probably a lot. There's one part in the game that we'll come across soon. It's in Disc 1 that you'll see where I'm gonna be fleeing a lot because it's a really hard enemy that it's literally impossible to fight him. She's in trouble. What the hell is that? So this is probably like the first like mechanic heavy, I mean it's not mechanic heavy, but the first battle in the game where you encounter some mechanics, and I'll kind of explain it here. Release the princess at once. Yeah, like it's really gonna listen to you. So the way this battle works, or this monster rather, because you encounter this monster again in the forest later, is that it'll occasionally drain health from whoever it traps. So you need to progressively heal them over time so that it doesn't kill them, because if the person who's trapped dies, then it's a game over. What is that light? I don't know, somehow it raises my power. Could it really be trance? I've heard of it before. Trance is induced by a surge of emotion. Alright, let's take them. So it's kind of like not a good description of trance. So basically what trance does for every character is it gives them a special ability. Like Zidane's is Dyne and he gets these abilities. So look at Tidal Flame, it's going to hit both of them. You don't want that. We're going to use free energy so we can just hit Prison Cage. So trance, I believe it raises all of your stats, and it also, like I said, it gives the character that is induced in a trance a special ability. Oops, don't want to hit her. So when he raises his arm, that means he's gonna absorb, and it'll tell you how much HP Garnet has. Right now she has 17, so we're gonna use a potion to heal her. He should be dead soon because free energy is pretty good. Yeah, there he goes. So I guess the bad thing, or hold on, let me get through this dialogue. Princess? What the heck, where'd they go? She's gone. I was too scared to cast any spells. The monster's probably gonna eat her. How could I let this happen? Don't worry, she's not dead yet. That monster is only a minion. He's probably gonna take her to his master. That means the princess might still be... Come, we must find her at once. So for future reference, I'm gonna try to read most of the dialogue in this game, just because if I don't know, I feel like that's kind of awkward. But like other stuff that is not important, I'm not gonna read it. because I don't want to. I don't want to have to read everything. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal Zidane because he's kind of low. But I'm actually gonna use Steiner's turn to heal because Steiner has a lot of health, and I think that right now Zidane's attack is higher than Steiner's, which rarely ever happen in the game. Steiner's gonna be kind of like your tank. He's probably, I think he's actually the strongest character in the game. But he can't get there until the very end of the game. Until the very, very end of the game, Vivi's gonna be the strongest character. You want to try to have him in your party at all times. And this music is so good. Heal Vivi because I know he's kind of low. Make sure you're careful and don't heal the prison cage in accident. Okay, I should be able to kill him. Because unlike the first monster, this monster actually dies. I'm gonna do my best not to spoil anything, but I've played this game a lot and sometimes spoilers just kind of roll out of my mouth. What do you use to stream? Right now I'm just using the PS4 feature, but I'm gonna buy, I forgot what it's called, but it's a device that Razer has that records your gameplay. And that's just because I have a lot of Razer stuff already and I'm just trying to keep it in the family, you know? Whew, thanks. You alright? Yeah, I think so. Ugh. Princess. You guys are lucky. If it weren't for Zidane, you'd both be dead. Man, Blank is probably one of my favorite characters in this game. He's so awesome. He looks really cool too. Some of the monsters in this forest reproduce by planting seeds in other animals. When the seeds sprout, it's hasta la vista. You become beef jerky. Am I gonna die? No, you're gonna be fine. Here, drink this. It'll remove all the seeds from your body. Ugh, yuck. Princess, I'm coming right now. Stand aside. Room behind you. Go. The princess is in grave danger. Do you intend to abandon her? You're in no condition. Don't worry about the princess. The boss will think of something. Hey, stop. Get some rest. Yeah, and take the medicine I gave you. Damn it. Can't just stand here. The princess's life is in my hands. What can their boss possibly accomplish? This medicine, it smells terrible, and the color, this is obviously poison. Ugh. I can't take it anymore. God help me. Hey, not bad. Forget it. Monsters born out of the mist are crawling everywhere. So, I don't know if it goes into more depth, but just in case it doesn't, basically the mist is what creates the monsters in this world. And, you kind of see more monsters and, different things that are created with the mist later in the game. And like I said, I'm not, like that really wasn't a spoiler. I mean, I'm just trying to give you a glimpse into what will kind of come in the future without giving like any major spoilers. And I think that was fine. I don't think I spoiled anything by saying that. So anyway, if you want no spoilers, then I don't know why you're watching anyway. So what? There's nothing out there we can't handle. Yeah, but what are we gonna do about the wounded? We can't take them with us. Well, are we gonna carry all of them? Trust me, we go out now, and we'll all get wasted. My boys come before the princess, you know. It's too bad. We're gonna stay put until everyone recovers. You are not set 1 foot outside this ship, you got that? I can't believe you're abandoning her. You're nothing but a big coward. Okay, so there's a couple items here, I think. Oop. Got nothing else to say, and if you don't agree with me, you're free to leave the band at any time. So a bug in this game that actually lets you get to a couple of places is if you run against someone. Here's your treasure chest. If you run against someone for a good amount, not enough of time, about 2 to 3 seconds, you'll actually run through them. So there's that. There's some other items on the ship. So this is where you get kind of introduced to ATEs. They're kind of events that are happening simultaneously, and sometimes you only get to select one. I'm gonna go with time to escape. The structure's in poor condition. Perhaps I can break out by ramming into the wall. His theme is so good, it suits him so well. Fire, fire, let me out! I'm still not even feeling well. What an ugly doll. Princess Garden at age 15? How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess is not 15, she's 16. Princess. And I'll go with girl who was left behind. Where'd everybody go? What am I supposed to do now? Well, that was it, I don't know. It should be here somewhere. Huh. Damn! Where is it? What happened to my Garnet doll? Man, how am I supposed to sleep now? Jeez. Poor little doll. Fire probably caught it. Once I attack people, guess I don't caught even force from nothing. Give that black mage some medicine. He'll be alright. Why don't you go see him? I think he wants to thank you. Oh, so I already got a wrist, but... And see, and like I was talking about, I haven't learned Protect Girls yet, so although the silk shirt gives you more defense, I'm actually going to keep on the leather shirt because I need to learn that ability first. I'm going to try to get as much of the things in the game that I can. Yeah, here's that item that we saw earlier. Oh. Thank you for helping me. Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was your black magic that saved the day. You got some mature power for such a little guy. What's wrong? You peeved at me because I called you little? Hey, you're a great mage with great powers, alright? To hell with looks, it's what's inside that counts. I'm sorry. That monster caught her, I couldn't do anything. Don't worry about the princess, I'll get her back. Promise. Thank you, Mr. Zidane. Well, that's the first time anyone's called me Mister. Just call me Zidane, alright? Okay, Zidane. So now he goes silent. I thought there was another item. I think it's up in this bed. Yep. Yeah, this is just talking to him. Okay. It should be everything in here. Now I have to go talk to Steiner. Jeez, he was pretty down. Maybe I shouldn't have made that promise. I don't know if I'll be able to find her. So this is a flashback to episode 1. Or I guess what was my episode 1? Man, I never felt so strange. Maybe fate brought us together. I can't explain it. Man, I can't stop thinking about her. I'm going to look for her. Yeah, what's there to think about? She's cute. And she's in trouble. That's all that matters. Why do you look so serious? Uh-oh. What are you up to this time? I'm gonna take that knight and that black mage and we're gonna go find the princess. You're crazy. Man, you don't even know what's out there. Besides, no way the boss will allow that. I know. Jeez, why do you always have to play hero? Boss is gonna kill you. Oh, what are you waiting for? Go talk to the boss. Oh, he's not up here anymore. I think he's outside now. Look, that old line up in the entrance storage room. I slow from time to time, but he hasn't been all that bad. Did you hear that? Someone's crying. I'm gonna die here. Rubber helm. This is all stuff for Steiner. Like I said, like the knight armor, like the gloves and stuff, is for Steiner and another character in the game that we will meet soon. Achoo! Took you long enough and I fell asleep. So you're leaving, huh? Yeah, I promised Scarlet I'd kidnap her. I didn't ask you why. Can't blame me though, she's damn beautiful. Guess that's reason enough. Well, I hope you're ready. So I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules. Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room. Got more room in there. I mean, and as Baku said, we're gonna fight him again. I think he's actually a little bit tougher this time around. I ain't holding back. Yo! Bring it on. This game is so good. Alright, that's everything. So I'm gonna try to do all the side quests in this game, and I'm gonna try to do all the super bosses as well. Because this is, there's a couple of bosses in this game that are optional, and they're extremely difficult. I would like to get them. Because they're not as hard as the Final Fantasy VII super bosses were, but they're pretty difficult. In fact, I think the most difficult one is in this game. Because, oh, I accidentally stole on accident. Because I think overall, Final Fantasy VII super bosses are harder, but the hardest super boss in any of the Final Fantasy games is in this one. And you'll see why. It's just super frustrating, and we'll get to it soon. Well, maybe not soon, but eventually. We'll get to it eventually. So we need to heal up actually, because we're gonna get honed if he gets a crit, then we're dead. Oh my gosh, that was close. That's the kind of thing about sitting with Zidane is your turns are kind of wasted, but I mean they're not wasted, but when Zidane's alone, you can get into really tight situations like I just did. Alright, you win. I'll be damned. Bravo! Go find your princess. Damn, that hurt. Both punches to that last one. Okay. I think blank might give you an item. Oh no, maybe not. I'm surprised you beat him. A lot tougher than you look. Can't believe you're leaving. You're crazy. See, I have to go talk to Steiner now. Come on, you're too old to be playing with an old doll. Silence! A scoundrel like you could never understand. I'm just overwhelmed with a concern for the princess. If only you rogues hadn't kidnapped her, this is all your fault. If anything should happen to the princess, I will have your head. Take it easy, jeez. I'm gonna go look for her now. I'll let you come with me if you promise to be good. What do you say, Rusty? Rusty? I am a Delbert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with you conniving thieves. Captain? Figured you were a private with that cheap, rusty armor. Look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to do on my own. I just want to save Garnet. You'd better not be lying, because if you are, I will not hesitate to kill you. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Rusty. Make no mistake, I'm only going with you to rescue the princess. I will deal with you personally when this is over. Whatever. May be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master Vivi's help as well. Why are you calling him Master? You fool. That black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. We need Master Vivi's powers to rescue the princess. Alright, let's go talk to Vivi. Alright, so you want to actually walk back in here so you can get... I think there's 2 items in here. I might be wrong, though. Looks like I'm wrong. The guitar case there. Oop, there's an item back there I just missed. How'd you beat the boss? Sure are something. I don't know why the boss was laughing afterwards. Maybe he hit him too hard. It's a long way to Limblum. Well, Vivi, we're ready to go look for the princess. Really? That's great. Be careful, okay? Actually, I want you to come with us. But I can't do anything. Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that last monster. In all honesty, I hold your power in greater esteem than I do the scoundrels. But I'm scared. I couldn't even move last time. Please, Master Vivi, for the sake of Princess Garnet and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance. Come on, you're a black mage, for crying out loud. Show us what you got. Alright, let's get going. Okay, I'll try my best. Thank you, Master Vivi. Master Vivi, it's about your black magic. I wish to try an experiment. I was wondering if... Whisper. Magic sword? Okay, I'll give it a try. And so, Steiner's ability actually will only activate when Vivi's in the party, and that's why they make one of the most powerful combinations together, is because you can actually cast spells back to back with Vivi and Steiner in the party together. Jeez, you really dig her, huh? Can't say right now, girl's in trouble. Goes against my nature. Whatever, you're full of crap. I get it. You're just jealous. I'm gonna get me a sweetie pie. Not even my type. Okay, I'm down here to give you this. You're always thinking about me. But I don't need a love potion to reel this one in. Just get your mind off this girl for a second. This is the medicine I give to the black mage in the night. Sorta like a seed remover. Cool. This'll come in handy. Why am I always helping you? Oh yeah, here's a little tip from the boss. Okay, so this is just that kind of gave you a tutorial on abilities, but I already did that. So if you missed it, it's at the beginning of the episode. Okay, so first thing we want to do, I want to talk to everybody and see if anyone's gonna give us items. Okay, yeah, so like here's a store. Okay, so we want a couple antidotes, a couple eye drops. I'm gonna take 2 tents. And before we save, I'm gonna set everyone's abilities. And so, a quick thing here. And so, as you can see, you can move their icons forward and backward. That's not just for show. In the back row is where you want to keep your magic casters, because they take less damage, get their damage dealt unaffected, because magic doesn't have like a physical range, right? And so physical attackers, you can put them in the back row. They'll take less damage, but they'll also deal less damage because they have to go farther to attack. So typically you want to keep them in the front row. And so first things first, I'm going to look at all the equipment. So no staff for him. I just got another leather hat, right? Yeah. And give him a wrist. And because he doesn't learn anything from the leather shirt, give him a silk shirt so he can learn thunder. Okay, so broadsword will learn him beast killer, but he can actually learn it still from the moonstone after Zidane learns it. So I'm gonna take off beast killer and put on his iron sword. And keep on bronze because of bug killer. Put the bronze gloves on for antibody. Okay, so Stenner and Zidane will have a lot of the like quote-unquote killer perks that deal more physical damage, like bird killer. Definitely want bug killer in this section of the game. And definitely antibody. Definitely put on antibody for this section. Don't think Zidane got anything new. And Vivi and the magic casters in general aren't going to have a lot of abilities until about mid-game. I'm going to save. Letter for Zidane. Zidane, you alright? I'm doing good. I met an interesting stranger in Alexandria today. Tell you more soon. Tell the boys in Tantalus I said hi. Really sounds like a nice girl, Kupo. Does he have any other letters for me? Another ATE. And so this music is actually a reference to Final Fantasy VII. This is Rufus's theme. Okay, let's really liven up the place. Yeah, let music do the fighting against those monsters. Ought to boost our morale. This is great. Hey, not bad. Let me take a look around. Stay on your toes, we'll be leaving soon. I thought there's an item in this area. Oh no, but there's another area that I missed. I wonder where this river goes. Surprised we didn't encounter any monsters yet. I don't have any monsters here. Yeah, this is actually a safe area. Spring. And some ATs aren't optional, like this one. You sure about this? Yeah, don't worry, we'll be out of here soon. Take this map. It's gonna be a long trip back to Limblum. Alright, I'll see you later. Count on you. Letter from Kupo. Thanks for the delivery, Kupo. I think Queen Bran is up to something. I suspect Princess Garnet even more. Kupo. She might leave home soon. With a prince on a white horse. Might just be my imagination. Princess Garnet? Did she just... Oh, never mind, Kupo. I just received a letter from Stiltkin. Let's read it together, Kupo. We're in a very cold place right now. Really strange. It wasn't like the last time I came here. But I guess this is why I've traveled, to encounter the unexpected. Anyway, gonna get out of here before I get trapped in ice. Cold place. Oh, I know where he is, Kupo. There must be something strange going on. So we're gonna save again. Just for your information, you can actually drink from the spring and it will restore all of your health and magic points. Just in case you get in a couple of fights. This is a river we were looking at earlier. Yeah, that thing, not friendly. We didn't run into any monsters. There we go. I was just trying to force an encounter because I want to level up a little bit because we have the first boss fight coming up soon. Oh, no, single target damage, never mind. Yeah, I want to try to get their level up. Yeah, like 400 damage, that's nuts. Again, just trying to force some encounters before we get this fight up here. So you see that they kind of have a status effect on them. That's just blindness, and it just decreases their accuracy, their physical accuracy. Which isn't important right now because we're mostly stealing, but before the boss fight I'm definitely going to cleanse that. Ooh, back attack. So back attacks will fill up everybody's, I'm actually going to have them defend because I want to get the steal off. It'll fill up everyone's ATB gauge automatically. Should be dead after this. Yeah. I just want to make my way back. Heal up. I think it cleanses status effects. Oh no, it doesn't actually. Just HP and MP, which is fine. I think I want everyone to be at least level 5 before I get into this fight. But you'll notice how Steiner's MP is actually lower than Vivi's because his attacks tend to come out stronger. You got a card too. A large part of this game is grinding, and that's kind of why I wanted to stream it, just because I can interact with some people, you know, while this is going on. Oh, I said him to attack, but he's probably gonna miss because of the blindness. Yeah. And if that doesn't kill him, then this will. I think level 4 will be just fine. Gosh, this music is so good. Ooh, another encounter as well. Down, I'm probably gonna need it. how far are we into this episode? Ooh, almost an hour. Ooh, and he learned fire. Awesome. I think once you learn abilities, they become stronger. Could be wrong though. Should learn Beast Killer sometime soon. I'm gonna probably look into how thievery works, because that's the name of that ability that I was telling you guys about. That's kind of scales off of his steals, because I don't want to be stealing a bunch of eye drops just for nothing. Alright, so gonna restore my HP and MP, and ability, nope, item. Actually arrange this. Oops. And then eye drops. Yeah, I have 15 eye drops. I'm gonna save again for this boss. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Yeah, this is the first boss in the game. There she is. So this is the master. Princess, you stay out of this. That because you'll be disgraced if mere bandage to rescue the princess. Think you can handle it on your own? Let's get him, Vivi. The boss music is really good in this game too. Gosh, this thing looks so menacing, it's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start with fire. Not sure how much health this thing has. But bosses tend to have better items, so when you think you're nearing the end of the fight, you kind of want to pull back a little bit so that you can make sure Zidane steals up good items. Oof, made it just in time. Step aside, take care of this. So I think now you can actually have 2 people stealing, yeah. Single target damage, okay. Let's focus too. Raises magic, okay. Okay, it doesn't have anything cool. So now I can just focus on killing him. Okay, so actually we need to use eye drops on him because it's just gonna be attacking. Okay. Yeah, if you're using your sword magic, then you'll be fine. Thanks, On. Okay, so from boss battles you don't get experience, but you do get a lot of ability points, and that really comes in handy. And that's kind of why I wanted to level up people before, like, before I fought that boss. Princess, please get a hold of yourself. Sit down and give her the stuff. Princess, please try to drink all of it. Is she gonna be okay? Oh man, what now? This is probably one of the coolest scenes in the entire game. She's just gonna get surrounded. Let's get out of here. Go! What are you waiting for? The music is pretty good too. But now you have to make it out of the forest. You're getting chased the whole time. It's so cool. I think this is the first instance of a double-sided attack, where some party members were faced one way and other party members were faced the other. Oh, maybe not. Actually, maybe that's not in this game. I might be thinking of 7. And I actually didn't get to heal up before the last battle. Or during the last battle. Oh, he's blinded. Shoot. Okay, then I'm gonna use this turn to heal Vivi. And when it comes to group-wide battles like this, not a lot of people actually know that spells that are normally single target, if you press R1, it'll spread out the damage across all of them. We got Bird Killer. Okay, so you actually save when you enter the menu, so I'm gonna put eye drops on Steiner, because he's running low on MP. Got leather hats. Even Bird Killer, but I don't have anything better. Alright. I don't think any of them have anything else I can equip. Yeah. I'm actually gonna run into him and fight him just for the experience and stuff. Now there are a couple of parts in this game where it's actually timed. And you're not gonna be able to just run into him for experience. Zoomed on one of them there. Yeah, 22 experience is not bad at all. Yeah, but this is one of the coolest cutscenes in the entire game that's about to happen. What are you doing? Something's wrong. What? The entire force is coming after us. Blank. Take care of everyone. That. This is one of the coolest cutscenes in the whole game. Such an awesome scene. Damn it, that idiot. Blank. I hope she gets well soon. This is all his fault. You have nothing to say, you filth. Oh. Princess. Steiner? Thank God he caught it, yeah. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? How did I survive? Who brought me here? It is my sworn duty to protect you at any cost. What are you talking about? As if he's magic and my dagger that got you out of there, princess. I thank you both. That monkey deserves no praise. None of this would have happened if you and your band hadn't abducted the princess. And how dare you claim that you have rescued her? When we get back to Alexandria, I will. Steiner. I left the castle of my own will. What a coincidence, we went to snatch her, and she wanted to be snatched. Impossible. It's true. So what do you say, Rusty? Friends? Come on, let's enjoy this camping trip while it lasts. Camping, you imbecile! Surely you must know something about the mist. The vicious monsters it spawns, the abnormalities it stirs in the mind and body. Princess, we must leave this dangerous place at once. You've got to be kidding. She hasn't even fully recovered yet. Silence! Who asked you for your opinion? Alright, tell me, how do you plan to get out of here? We're standing in a valley surrounded by tall cliffs, and last I heard, North Gate and South Gate was sealed off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Grr. Princess can barely walk right now. You went through this, you should know. I think we should rest here for now. I will never follow your... Steiner! State your sworn duty. What else? To protect Princess Garland till Alexandros. Very well. Until the princess recovers, I will guard this place with my life. Sounds good to me. Baby, let's get some rest. How are you feeling? Good, thanks for that medicine you gave me. Could this be? Yeah, I was surprised too. After we beat that big plant guy, the forest got completely petrified. If you told me that you were able to escape because of your friend. His name is Blank. You must go help him. We can't do anything for him right now. But I can't. We'll come back for him. I'm sure there's a way to cure him. Let's get going. According to the map that Blank gave me, there's a cavern to the south of us. Maybe we can get through the mist through that cavern. You alright? Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me. Look, something's coming. Wait, Kubo. I'm impressed, Kubo. First time I've seen anyone escape from Evil Forest. You all must be strong, but don't get cocky, Kubo. Lots of stronger monsters lie ahead. Before you would go out into the warden box, I would teach you a few things. Teach me Monster Lesson 1. So this is all about, like, stuff that I've already kind of covered. If you guys are playing the game along with me, then you can just ask me questions directly. I have a gift for you, Kubo. Take this flute. Receive Moogle's flute. With this flute, you can call us anywhere in the world. Press square to play it. Happy trails, Kubo. Thank you. Bye. Kubo. What the... Who goes there? Your friends already left, Kubo. Princess, wait. Ah, my goodness. Probably the best 4th map theme in any video game ever. The Mist Continent. Oh, man. do you turn that? There you go, R1 to turn the camera. And as you can see, the entrance to the forest is petrified and you can't go back in, so if you miss something in there, you're SOL. And so the Moogle Flute, if you press square on the world map, so you can't be in like a city or like a dungeon, you can press square and you can save. I'm gonna create a new save data. Such a wonderful game, man. I love this game. Didn't know this was an ASMR channel. Yeah, boy with words. Honestly though, like a lot of people have been unironically telling me to start a ASMR channel. Okay, so if you touch the touchpad once, you'll get the simplified version of it. Touch it again, you'll get the full screen version. So this is the entire continent, everywhere you can explore. And this is that river that it starts in Alexandria, runs through the Evil Forest. It's the one that we looked at, runs out into the sea. So this is Alexandria, where you start the game, the Evil Forest where we just came from. And this is the Ice Cavern, which is the next dungeon. Obviously there's random encounters in this game, on the world map rather. Bet you won't. You're right, it won't, because I'm not weird like that. Okay, so Garnet is your standard white mage. She comes with healing, she comes with some summoning too. The summoning costs a ridiculous amount of MP to use, so I won't be using any of that. Typically, enemies aren't strong enough right now to damage your party enough to use Cure, so I just normally have her defend for right now. So she's only level 1, so I'm gonna have to try to get her level up. Someone just marked something, what was it? I was on Thunder, I think. It's waiting for him to... Oh! Put her on a leather hat, her wrist. And she learns... Yeah, she learns Shell with the Moonstone, so after he learns it, I'll give it to her. So after he learns Minus Strike, I'm gonna switch back to the Broadsword so we can learn Beast Killer. So let's equip some abilities on her. I don't think she has any actually. Yeah, like I said, the mages in this game don't really start to get abilities till mid-game. So you can kind of explore a little bit. Not really a lot of places you can go because, like Zidane said, North and South Gate are closed off. And North and South Gate are kind of like one of the main things that, one of the main ways you're going to be getting around the world map right now. Back attack, which means they get to attack first. Yeah, most of these enemies out here can be one shot, especially because I grinded a little bit in the Evil Forest, so. Do you have a certain amount of time to pick an attack? Yes and no. So, the way that this game works is turn-based combat, right? And so as you can see, when that gauge fills up, that's when you're able to attack. Now, if you go into the configuration settings, go over ATB, so there's active and there's wait. So wait will actually give you an unlimited amount of time to attack so long as your gauge is filled, right? And so that is more like true turn-based combat. Your enemy can't go until you go. However, if you select active, like I have on, I recommend that just for players that have either played turn-based combat games or have played Final Fantasy IX before, and that just enables you to, as soon as you get to your turn, if you already know what you want to do, then you can select it, and it basically lets you get your abilities out faster. However, the problem with active ATB is if you're not careful, you can really screw yourself over, because that also means that if you don't pick your attack fast enough, the enemy's ATB will fill up and they'll attack again. And on top of that, some enemies already get two attacks in a row, namely bosses. So I only recommend it for either if you're just kind of grinding or if you know the game well, because if you don't know the game well, you might screw yourself over by if you don't correctly predict what a boss is gonna do, then they might kill you. So you just have to be very careful with that. Fight already, man. I mean, there's nothing really you can do in this area, so I think I'm just going to go to the next dungeon. The next dungeon is kind of longer than Evil Forest was. Oop, didn't mean to set her attack, but it doesn't really matter. She actually went kill one. Just because their health should be pretty low. Oh no, only 7. Yeah, you don't want to attack with them. That should kill though. Oh sweet, you finally learned Beast Killer. So we're gonna take that off of him and actually give it to... I think it's more important for Dagger to learn Shell. So... I really don't want to bring his attack down, but he needs to learn Beast Killer. I don't know. If I need to, I'll grind off screen for it. But, I don't know. I don't really want to grind on screen because it's kind of boring for the viewer. Okay, so this is the next dungeon. So we're going to save the game first. Actually, I'm going to tent up because I have like 5 tents. Ooh, that sound is kind of broken. So, a tent will, fully heal you HP and MP. And it'll also remove all your status effects. A thing about tents that not a lot of people know is that, well, it might say it in the item description. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it doesn't say it. So, basically, if you throw a tent during a battle, there's a very, very rare chance that it'll inflict, instead of healing your status effects, it will inflict silence, blindness, and poison, which means that you'll get damage. You'll be damaged over time. Your accuracy, your physical attack accuracy will be cut in half, and you won't be able to cast any spells. That throwing tents in hard boss fights can be a very good tactic, but it's also risky because tents are very expensive at this point in the game, and it's a pretty slim chance that you'll actually inflict those status effects. I'm going to use that tactic for one of the bosses in this game because he's super hard, but we'll get there when we get there. Zidane, this must be the cavern. This place is really pretty too. What's up, Vivi? Have you ever heard of the Ice Cavern? Sure. Is this the place? I think so. It's supposed to be near Evil Forest. I've heard of it. It's supposed to be a beautiful place, covered in ice. My grandpa told me about this place. Said that the cavern takes travelers to the top of the mist. Bravo, Master Rivy's grandfather must be quite a scholar. We must thank him upon escaping the mist. My grandpa used to teach me lots of things, but he passed away. forgive my indiscretion. Don't worry about it. Well, why don't we go inside? The music, I don't necessarily like the music for Ice Cavern, but it's pretty catchy. Oh, what a beautiful place. It is really pretty in here. Seeing natural cavern is so much better than reading about it. How pretty. I wonder what kind of flower this is. Princess, please don't touch anything. I get moving, I'm freezing in here. And so you'll kind of see these like mist flare-ups. I think that these are guaranteed encounters if you run through them. I'm gonna want to get this chest. So I'm gonna run through all of them naturally. Because we want that experience. Oops. Yeah, like there's one. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed, I think it just might be a higher chance of encounter. These guys are kind of obnoxious to fight. I'm gonna go with attack. I have her defend. Yeah, but my party's a low-key kind of buff just because I grinded a little bit. Grinding helps a lot in this game, and I haven't grinded that much. It was like maybe 1 or 2 levels. Okay. By the battle. So there's actually a really cool way you could interact with the environment in this dungeon. And I'll show you here in a second. The wind lays out my path. I forgot that these guys have voice lines. Oop, didn't mean to set it on to attack, meant to make him steal. I think there's another spot in the game that you can encounter those guys. I don't remember though. Ooh, an ether. Yeah, okay, so some of these walls are actually breakable. What a strange wall. Gotta be something behind it. Hey Vivi, can you break this wall down with your magic? I'm coming. Whoa! I knew it, see? Might be other walls like this. I'm counting on you, Vivi. Sure. Alright, so I'm gonna try to find all the walls. I wanna try to show you guys everything. So you can actually get behind here. That's how you get to this chest. As you can tell, I know this game pretty well. My memory's a little fuzzy later on in the game, but I think I'll be fine. So this is the first time you actually see the wizard in the game. Oh, HP switching, that's such a stupid move. Doesn't matter too much now, but it will later. Ooh, I'm surprised I didn't kill. Yeah, see that he just took away 100 health for free, essentially, which sucks. I don't think this guy has anything else, and I don't want to be in this fight anymore. Alright, there he goes to protect girls. Sweet. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so there's one of those walls back there. Let me get up to get this. Alright, let me think. Whoa! Yeah, make sure you get that chest first, because that can't be undone. There's a Mage Master if you missed it earlier in the game. But now I can just sell it because I already have one. A lot of the stuff in the stores you can find by either stealing or just finding it out in the field. The wind lays out my path. Okay, he's dead. I can only protect girls, right? So, what did he have equipped? The leather shirt. Okay, so he's almost actually learned flee and stuff, which is good. That was not breakable? Okay, maybe not, but this one is for sure. Ooh, an elixir. Yep, he's dead. And everyone's starting from level 5, which is not bad at all. Okay. Should be everything in this area. Okay. There's something back here. Just gonna have it defend for now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal next turn though. Oops. Wanted to steal. And those guys are throwing it back. Blizzard. Another thing, another good tactic to know in this game is you want to try to time your trances so that you can get trance in a boss battle. So be very careful about. Ooh, goodness. Okay, well that means he only has so much HP left. Gotta cure herself. He might kill her actually. That'd be annoying. Okay, but she got killed off. Cool. Okay, finally. Now I have to heal Vivi. So you can actually use their abilities outside of battle. So you can use Cure. And that's how you get this treasure chest up here. So leather wrist, I think you can use that to learn something instead on. Oh no, you learn Blizzard. And so there's actually another item I believe that teaches him Blizzard. So I'm gonna give it to Steiner for now. Oh, nope, never mind, Steiner can't use it. Okay, well then, might as well give it to Vivi. I forgot Stoner can't wear, like, regular wrist items and stuff. He can only wear gloves. Ugh, okay. Okay, I want to try to get to the next save point, so... use my sword magic. There he goes. Oh, you learned Detect? Cool. I think this is the next... no, the next save point is... over here. Yeah, that's right. Whoa. Hot, hot, hot. You bastards! Oh, I can move again. Thanks, Kupo. And like I said, I'm just gonna skip all these because I already know everything. I don't think that there's anything in this room other than him. So we're gonna Magnet, give letter to Gumo for me. Okay, we gotta look out for Gumo. We're gonna tent up. And save again. Because I think there's another boss fight soon. There should be. Hey, hurry up, we're gonna be left behind. I'm coming. Oh no! He just kind of falls off. Master Vivi, are you okay? Yo, Rusty, you're not alright, are you? What happened to you guys? Move it. Or, hey Rusty, move it or lose it. Get up. It's no use. Oh no, Garnet, not you too. Garnet? So cold. Shoot, I'm falling asleep. What's that sound? Came from over there. Is somebody there? So you can't wake up any of your party members. Yeah, this is one of the hardest boss fights in Act 1. Why didn't you fall asleep? You should be dead by now. Are you the one causing this blizzard? That's right. And this boss fight's just really difficult because you only have Zidane. Okay, so this guy actually has a lot of Ice Giant Sea Lion come before me. This guy's actually pretty cool. It's really, really well designed. So we want to try to steal from the Black Waltz because he has some good stuff. I believe that he has a staff that Vivi can use. I'm kind of close to trance, so I'm not really worried about going down. this boss fight can be pretty tough if you don't know what you're doing. You need to be very careful. Okay, so there's a difference between couldn't steal anything and nothing to steal. Couldn't steal anything means he has more items, but I think your luck isn't high enough to get the item. You need to be very careful because if you kill him before you get his items, then you won't get another one. So hopefully, I'm gonna go into trance with this next hit, I think. Ooh. I think I'm just very close. Yeah, I'm just very close, okay. I want that item. Preferably before I get below 100 health. Ah. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to start healing up. But that's the reason why this boss fight is difficult, because I know he has good items. They're hard to get because it's very hard to steal, and you need to heal up as well as deal damage because you don't want to waste trance, because trance only lasts for four turns, I think. I'm gonna be careful because my health is pretty low there, but we're looking good. Maybe 3 turns. Oh jeez. So I'm gonna do some damage here. They shouldn't go down with just one move. Plus, the black welts will actually heal up the sea lion, so it's imperative that you kill the sea lion first. Oh, I killed him. Whoops. I think I might actually kill the sea lion too. Yeah, because sea lion, he'll get a couple of turns back to back before he goes down. But you can tell where his health is based on the red orb in his chest. This should kill him. Yeah. I didn't think that he had that little health. Yeah, I think he had an ice staff, but I think the ice staff just teaches Blizzard. We defeated number 1, but number 2 and number 3 will reclaim the princess. Who's there? Oh, whatever. Gotta get back and check on him. Good old Zorn and Thorn. I think you can actually buy that staff. But for the next 2, I'm gonna try to steal their staves. Hey there, everybody okay? It teaches Blizzard, and I think it teaches something else like sleep. It was no big deal. You're hiding something. Hey, nothing happened. You heard me. You didn't touch the princess, did you? What are you accusing me of? Steiner, you said nothing happened. Why are you being so rude? My apologies, princess. Well, I'm glad everyone is safe. Shall we move on? Sit down. Is something bothering you? No, it's nothing. I think there's an item down here. Oh, I hate this guy. I think you want to try to kill the cave him first, because he has an annoying attack, I think. Okay, Vivi killed them all. I could have sworn that wall was breakable. Maybe not. More of these guys. I need to heal. Yeah, he puts people to sleep, that's right. So it should wake him up. Maybe not. That woke him up. Rusty knife. Just kills you by giving you tetanus. Okay, I don't think that you can encounter any monsters in this area, but I don't think that there's any items here either. Yeah, just making sure. We made it through the mist. Oh, the sun feels great. Look, there's a village. I think I've been there before. Sounds like you've been everywhere, Zidane. The only other worlds I've visited are in books. You may have been to that village. Let's go visit. Wait, hold it. You're a princess. You can't just go rushing in there. People are looking for you. You need a new identity. Insolent fool. The princess need not sneak around. Besides, we're heading back to the castle. You leave her alone. And you will address her as princess from now on, you silly peasant. Damn it, Rusty. Why don't you just shut up? Who do you think you are? I don't take orders from a stuck-up jerk like you. Steiner, I do not intend to return to the castle, and I do see Zidane's point. I need a new name. Zidane, what is this called? That's a dagger. All knives of that length are called daggers. Short swords are a bit longer. The big sword you hold with both hands is called a broadsword, and... Oh, okay, I understand now. So this is called a dagger. Princess, it's a weapon. Be careful. I've decided from now on my name is... Yes, they have these, like, really cool, like, text entry things now. Like, in the OG game, it was just a blue screen with all the, like, little letters in alphabetical order. So... I'm debating on having a dagger or just changing it back to garnet, because you can keep it garnet, and... We'll have it as dagger. It'll be called dagger from now on. What do you think, Zidane? Is that okay with you? Yeah, we'll just keep it dagger. Great, dagger. Now let's work on your speech. Try to sound more casual, like me. I shall try. No. What did he say? Just say, alrighty. You're getting the hang of it. Well, let's go. And that is it for the Ice Cavern dungeon. Yeah, I figured we could do a fight. These spider things are kind of a big deal. I think that just slows, right? Yeah. Did that just say 800? Jeez. Okay, well, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. I mean, going through 2 dungeons isn't bad. So we're going to rest, and I'm going to save the game. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and sub. Oh, actually, hold on. If you actually look, I think this is one of the only places in the game that you can see it. Oh, I might have missed it. But if you were looking like in the corner of the screen, you would have seen there's an airship that flew by. I don't think it's gonna let me look anymore. That sucks. But yeah, there's an airship. Airships are occasionally fly by in the Mist Continent. So yeah, this will be the end of today's episode. Did I already save it? Let's save it just in case I didn't. Alrighty. And so yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like and subscribe. And I will catch you all in the next one. This is the Holy Crusader, signing out.